All right, so we're visiting with Chad Berman, head coach of the University of Arizona Wildcats, on a big game day weekend, not only for football, but we're calling it for hockey too, opening night.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what you expect tonight.
Well, I think first and foremost we expect to execute within our systems. Everything we're doing this weekend obviously is in preparation for the Division I game next weekend. First and foremost, though, it's got to start with the effort and the back checks. We want to make sure we're executing the simple things in the game, taking care of pucks at the blue lines, all the things we can't afford to get away with next weekend.
Tell me a little bit about what you know about NAU. What do you expect from them?
I know they've got 8 of their top scorers returning. I know they're a veteran group who I'm sure is coming in with some confidence. Not only because they're a veteran group, but because they had us on the ropes a couple times last year. They had some success against us. Fortunately, we were able to pull out the wins, but I'm sure they are chomping at the bit to come in here and try to sneak one out. But for us, it's not so much about them. It's about us executing our systems and making sure we're fine-tuning everything.
You and I talked earlier about building from the back end, from the goaltender out. I know that's something you put a lot of work into in the off-season. How's that gelling right now with your defensive core?
We couldn't be happier with our D right now. High character, hard-working kids. We're a much better puck-moving team, much better skating team. I think you'll see the difference this year in our power play in particular, just in the puck movement, and I think our forwards are very excited to get that going.
Awesome. Tell me about your goaltender tonight.
Yeah, we got Garrett Patrick. He's our number one. He's coming back for another year. Couldn't say enough about him. His family. He's an excellent kid. He's a hard worker. The guys love playing in front of him. They play with a lot of confidence in front of him. So we're looking to get him going early. There's nothing more important this weekend than keeping the opponent off the board first and foremost.
So this being the opening weekend, but I guess a lot of you guys are looking to next weekend as well with the chance to play in the big rink up in Phoenix.
Well, I wouldn't say. I'd say we're focused on this weekend, absolutely. We've been itching to play a game here at home ever since we last played. We weren't happy with our results last season, and we shouldn't be. I'd say we're preparing for next weekend, but we're ready to get going now. By no means are we looking past NAU or the opponent we have in the task at hand. But make no mistake about it, everything we're doing is in preparation for a Division I game. We need to tighten things up, or we're going to be in for a long night next weekend.
Tells me like there's when I looked around the building, it's early right now obviously with people coming in, but there's a lot of excitement. I already see people talking about it, talking about U of A hockey and things that are going on for tonight. So what do you expect from the crowd here tonight?
Same thing we always get. We have a tremendous fan base. It's an unbelievable following we have here. The season tickets are going well. Everybody's there's a great buzz around town when you walk around. People are getting really excited for the season. There's so much change going on with our program for the good that the momentum is. We haven't even touched the ice for a game. We can already feel the momentum building up here, whether it be the change of jerseys, the way we paint the rink, the players on the ice. There's just such a different feel. We really think it's a launching point for where we're heading as a program, and our objective is to be the elite program in the ACHA and eventually get that national championship.
Fantastic. Well, we're definitely here for Ice Time's feature game of the night, but I know the campus has been a buzz probably all week with the big football ESPN game day here as well. Has that affected your players at all?
Oh, I certainly hope not.
I mean in a good way.
Yeah, well, I think we're so excited to start the season that anything out these walls is kind of a blur to us. It's really... We feel like we've got an opportunity to really surprise some teams across the ACHA this season, and that's where our focus is. I feel really good about the leadership that we have in this room, and they're taking care of any distractions we have. So really we're just itching to get started. We're not really focused on things outside these walls.